okay? I do this exercise often, but I don't normally try to talk through it, so bear with me. I may not be able to say words for parts of it. I may just be in the zone and kind of lost, but I'm going to, with words explain as much of it as I can, okay? All right. So I guess that's it. Here we go. Remember to breathe, and if you forget to breathe like me, when you remember that you've forgotten to breathe, stop and tank up on some air, do some deep breathing, and then get back to focusing in on the visuals more, okay? But breathing's important. It raises your vibration to a higher frequency, okay? For better visions. A skull with horns floating in a garden. The horns have a purple glow around them. They seem to be the animated part that's carrying it around. It's turning, and now I'm following it. I'm sort of walking up a dirt path up the side of a cliff, you could say. Ah, humanoid feline being. Large, saber teeth, but no mane, sort of yellow-orange striped, has a spear, blends in with the terrain. I guess he was just making himself known. Don't really know where I am. What I'm seeing now, I can't really put into words exactly. I haven't seen anything like it. I feel like I'm moving through sort of a wormhole in space, and now I'm looking at something someone's constructed in space. Not man-made. Interesting designs, sort of a circular, but a pattern. It's not a smooth circle, it's a jagged pattern, but it's circular. And it's floating in space, and there's sort of these not stairway to heaven like steps, but like technologically built platforms going down from this thing, sort of staggered from each other like steps, hovering all the way down to this planet, which is looking at it now. Really big. It has a lot of similarities to Earth. A lot of ocean, a lot of open ocean on this planet. I don't see as much green, I see more brown, and then in the northern part, ice and white and snow. Anyway, I have no idea where this is. I'm not sure it matters. Moving on then. I see a feline martial artist, a feline humanoid martial artist, sort of in a mountain Tibet-like setting. Not sure it's really Tibet, dojo-ish. Being wrapped up in, I don't know what. I don't know how to describe what I just saw. Looking over a land that was desert-like, but now it's covered in water. It's all underwater. Don't know where, don't know why. Moving on. Seeing another desert. Smooth, beautiful reddish sands. There's a sort of a sun somewhat cloaked behind. Clouds, sort of smoky looking, blackish, cloudy something. Look around this place a little. Beautiful tiger. Scratching the side of its neck on skyscrapers. And it's like a spirit now. It's sort of dematerialized. Walked into another dimension. Sort of like this liquidy veil we went through. This place has a lot of shades of purple and blue and light blue and purple mixes, pastel colors in the backdrop. Following something almost like a train track, but it might be the back of a big snake, I'm not sure. Yeah, now it's moving. It's kind of like a big snake. And I'm on its back and we're going up a hill in this blue-purple world. Top of this hill. Just like a many storied castle kind of thing. Some strange characters that are hanging around at the base of this castle thing. It's not really a castle. It's like this tower. A many-layered tower, and they just keep going up into the darkness, mist of the sky. Can't see how high it goes. Somebody's racing up it. Should I go up there? Okay, I'm flying upwards. I became distracted by this interesting mountain or cliff edge thing with people living in it. Yeah. They live way up high in the side of this cliff thing. Their skin tone is the same as the... Yeah, it's the same as the cliff that they live in. So they blend right in. It's weird. It's interesting. And there's angles where the sun moves across the sky where most of the day, the angles that the sun shines onto the side of this 3D cliff, it hides the entrance to where these people live. Huh. Far out. Okay, now everything's upside down for some reason. I'm on an upside down planet. It's like a forest, but it's like my head is touching the ground and I'm hanging upside down with all the trees. It's like a beautiful, almost redwood forest, but we're upside down, and I can move around that way on my head, I guess. Weird. Okay, well, I don't know how much longer we want to go through my random journeys of third eye exercises. Is there anything important? Let me get some air. Raise my vibration and see if anything important comes through for us. beautiful humanoid feline black cat being, black cat lady hanging out with me now. She's just like chilling, being all seductive, like only a black cat female human being, humanoid being could do. I don't want to lose this scene. I want to hang out for a minute here. Interesting. They're just hanging out. She's some cool cat. I don't know what planet we're on. Look around a little bit. Yeesh. Yeah, I really don't know what planet we're on. Okay. She winked at me. What if I can hear her say something? Make me feel something. Wow. Yeah. Okay, that feels really nice. I could enjoy that for a while, but since this is a video, I'm gonna let it go. Thank you. I love you. Be with you again soon. For sure. Do you want to give me a name? I'll breathe for the letters, okay? D. E. K. A. L. A. Dakala. Dakala. Okay. Dakala. A beautiful female, highly intelligent humanoid black cat being. Yeah. Wonderful. It's been a pleasure, and I look forward to sharing energy with you again. Thank you. Okay, have you guys ever, those of you that have a cat or have ever had a cat, you know how cats kind of like rub their head on you or their neck sometimes? Or when two cats do that to each other? Yeah, especially that, like when two cats do that. Now, I've seen it with lions and tigers and stuff like I worked with, but I've also seen it with like house cats. Well, that's what this beautiful female humanoid black cat being was just like doing to me. All right, after we hung out and she got me to come closer, and it was almost like making out, but like cat style. But it just really, like, in my heart is where I felt it the most, and it was just like this. Felines are very feline beings. For those of you open to learning about some of the other types of species of humanoid-like beings that exist on other planets and other worlds, etc. I've spoke about felines and shared before, but one of the things about all of them, and there are different feline races and different felines that appear differently, and they're all beautiful and amazing, just like the cats that they helped seed upon this planet for us to see and to learn certain things from as a totem. And we'll get into animal spirit guides too. Well, perhaps this is as good a time as any. Certain people have a strong affinity or an animal spirit guide they're aware of, and they've had visions and communications and life-changing understandings come through experiences with either that animal or visions or strong dreams with that animal. And it's a spirit guide or another part of your soul that you're connected to, and it's a highly intelligent sentient being, okay? And sometimes, you know, certain people have a connection to felines. Actually, a lot of people do, because some of human DNA in this world and a good deal of what's been contributed to help develop humans has been done so by certain feline groups. So anyway, that ties into animal totems to get you thinking and understanding the connection. And you know, furthermore, if Native American, for example, history, and possibly African history too, hadn't been erased, there was a lot of contact known between humans and beings from other planets that had been passed down, okay, and carried on, the knowledge thereof. But these things can be retrieved, and you guys are going to retrieve a lot of things for yourself. Sometimes I see pieces of past lives or other timeline versions of lives of mine and stuff. It's very interesting, but anyway. Yeah. So that's that. That was my third eye exercise. It's good to do, you know, be open-minded like that. Just let, you know, you can say, okay, soul or spirit guides or angels or, you know, great spirit or universe or myself or God or, you know, whatever's going to work best for you, make you feel the most comfortable so you can relax and let it work. See, certain things are built into you to work. It's all the training of life that we have that works against it. It's the ability to allow these things to happen that's really the process here, okay? So I was just sharing with you guys whatever would come through, just to be sharing and open and honest, to show you how it's easy to work with your third eye, and in a practical daily sense, you can just say, you know, I'm going to pay attention now, so, you know, whoever you see to be your guidance or your help spiritually, ask them for assistance in helping you relax and focus, and if they have any important information or visions or whatever they think would be useful to come through for you to see, that this would be a good time. Now, you don't have to do this. You can just chill and watch the show anytime once you learn to do that in your third eye, and that's always an awesome thing to do. But you can also set like an intention like that and work with that. You know, just some ideas here, okay? So hopefully that helps for those of you that are asking for something like that. Let me know your feedback on it. Let me know if some of you want to possibly, you know, form Skype groups, and, you know, we could form our own little online roundtable and do exercises like this together or something. We could create something like that if that's what's going to be most useful to those of you that are really, you know, you're aware now you have a third eye, you can visualize, you want to work with it, you want to start leveling up your connection, doing your push-ups, doing your exercises with your third eye, getting it fit for, greater things and such. Yeah. All right, Jedis, let me know. I love you all. May the Force be with you.